We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, being set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
13 yards, first down, Packers.
A gain of 13 yards.
97.
First down, Packers.
To throw now, here's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Here's 3rd and 7.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Now Love. That's complete to Dobbs. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, and here's Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, here's Dart. Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go, back. 50, green.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready, ready.
Here's Love. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball to their territory.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
Throwing, Dart. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Looking to throw, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. That is caught. Well, the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Giants first down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Gano the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now trying out there the Packers getting ready to go. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here we go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. Love now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield. field at the 50. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
And now Love going to change things up. They go play action here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. Finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And the Giants ready to come out now. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw is Dart. And pressure coming, and they've got him once again. Micah Parsons in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
There on the coverage.
Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
I think it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Love, they go play action now. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson with Debo. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw now, Dart. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now he'll tuck this and run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Dart. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And they will take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Smith, clock. Ready?
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Glove. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Check.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try the left side. Lloyd. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, right at the 40. Love wants to shift things around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Ready?
Now Lewis. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now they'll audible to something else. On play action. Love to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
33, yellow.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing his dart. Pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. That's out quickly to Howard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Packers.
Here's Love. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Second down.
To throw now. Here's Love. His throw incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Here we go, set. 60,
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Set, huh?
Back to the running game with Jacobs. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Love. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's now 4th down and 1.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a gain.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 70 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing his dart. He's got the hook up there, the neighbors. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Running left is Tracy. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Dart. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Here's Jamie Gillen down as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Switch, let's go now. Check red, check right. Hut.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Let's go.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 20. And the Packer 1st down.
Hut.
first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Ready. 52 blaster.
Play fake. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Clean out left to Downs. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Got it. Here we go. Here we cut.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Play action now. Dart. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To the air, Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's another Giants first down.
Dart looking to throw again. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Dart going to look to throw here. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A big play looming on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Right, 95. Ready.
Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Yard on the play. And it's third down.
Now Love. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he lost the football. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's a 2nd and 7. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the first crack here in overtime goes to the New York Giants as we are back underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And New York set to take the field. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Right back to Tracy. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 26-yard line.
60 license, 60.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
On a jet sweep, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 2nd and 5. To throw, Dart. This one is Slayton over the middle. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. Left side, he's got Robinson. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Gain of 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Giants First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Dart. That's complete to Slayton. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. To throw now, Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Powering his way forward. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Gano the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there?
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. It's not very often, Charles, that you and I get to see a fourth drive in overtime